the ones I started with, Eitan and Richard, we was in a group when we was young. That's what I'm saying. We're like 20 years in the making, man. And it's crazy because look, years later, now Eitan's son is our goalkeeper for the 2014 and 2013, man. All his kids, not just AJ, but little Benji and like his daughter and his oldest son wear the poncho, and both their parents got it tatted on them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this was like this was like, yeah, this is like deep. That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
Like, it's really something, bro. Like at one time, bro, we had about 200 people tatted. Like when we was young, like growing up, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of people.
So there's a ton of Panchos out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like my age, and now they kids get to play with us and stuff like that.
That's insane. That's
crazy. Even, bro, there's police officers, bro. There's 3 police officers in the Cobb County district with my logo tatted on them, bro.
Wow, that's crazy.
Cause you know what I mean? Cause it's been like, it's like we was legit, bro. Like we was really them. Like when we was younger.
Right.
We just ain't had no papers. We could never sign a contract. But if I would have known what I know now then, I would have did a different way. You know what I mean? Get a tax ID, through a business license, blah, blah, blah. Like I would have did something, like a lot of things different. But like it's fire to know that we this in, and now the young generation are getting to feel. That's why they feel so much love, because there's so much love behind that logo. And when we go out there, we gotta represent the right way. And I wanna actually love every kid that puts on the jersey. I don't want to just let somebody like, oh, you want a jersey? Yeah, like put it on.
Yeah,
like, nah,
of course.
Because then the feeling not there.
Right.
Because then when I go up to them and I try to hype them up, they're like, who's this dude? Like, who's this 30-year-old dude trying to hype me up? Like, nah, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But
and parents are weird these days, right? They see a grown man hit you up, want your kid.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, we want the kids because they're talented. Right. 100%.
Right.
That's
but
the only reason.
Like, but parents love me, bro, and I love parents, bro. Like, you know what I mean? When they don't know me, you know, it's easy to hate me because of the persona they think that I am, but it's not a persona. Like, it's legit. Like, you know what I mean?
It's
like,
a real deal.
Yeah, it's not too many people that's gonna go and buy a food truck and name it after their soccer team.
Right.
You know what I mean?
100%.
But I got tired of losing money every time we had an event. I said, how can I at least be balanced or make some money?
Right.
I bought a food truck. So now when my boys is out there balling, I want to feed you too. That's what I'm saying.
They could eat.
So I want to go get you on the field. And look, if we gave you a good game, go buy a plate of tacos, bro. You feel me?
Support the cause, support the team. And I don't think parents realize is that a lot of the money that's being taken in for food, for these kits, these shirts you sell, whatnot, it's all going back to the same community that you're providing these trips for.
Exactly.
Which is amazing, man. Like
hoodies, like, you know, anybody that's ever played for us, like, you know, they know, bro, like, I don't charge for the uniform like that, bro. You're gonna give me a few dollars. It's gonna be custom with the number they want and the name they want on the back.
Well, I mean, you did have some of the craziest kits out in Brazil for sure, man.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, and it's custom, and I'm not trying to make no money off of you. I just want your son to represent, and I want to love what it is that we're doing, and I want you to give us the love back. That's it.
100.
And then when you go out there and y'all got that that mentality that this is what's gonna happen, beautiful things happen, bro.
Right.
Like we win championships in Brazil.
Brazil's it's wrapped up.
Yeah.
We wrapped that up. 5v5 is in the works down in Orlando. Mexico is the next biggest thing that's coming up. What's the mission?
To go out there and repeat it, but a lot bigger. Obviously with more than 5 weeks to prep. Cause as much as I like the pressure, it's really not enough time to make sure I can get, and not to say the kids that I took was not quality, but to get the quality players that, you know, that can go out there. Like, not every parent, you know, can just drop what they doing on a dime to go out there and fork up some bread to take their kid out like that, you know, and we understand that. That's why we are thankful for the community that is backing us up. Like, the sponsors that gave, thank you guys so much, because you literally took 4 kids out there that wouldn't have been able to go out there. And them 4 kids went out there and they were so essential for us to bring home that championship. So, yo, sponsors, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to name you out one by one in a minute, but thank you guys so much. Like, whether it was $50, $100, and a few gave a rack. Appreciate you guys. Like, I am forever thankful for you guys, and I promise you, I mean, they know, not $1 went in my pocket. Yeah, it would have been nice, you know what I mean? I was trying to slide a 20 in my pocket, man, but it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. Yeah.
I feel you, man. So, what do you hope that your young players, man, at that, take home with them, you know, mind-wise, mentality-wise? What do they take back with them on these international trips? Like, what do you want them to grasp? Like, what is it that you want from them?
I want them to know that they are worthy to compete against the best of the best. Like, just because you are trapped in this, and it's not even trapped, but I'm gonna use that word for it to sound crazier. But you trapped in Georgia. All right, cool, but that don't mean you got to stay in Georgia. Yeah. That don't mean your talents is just here. Like, your talents can take you anywhere in the world. I want them to come back inspired. I want them to come back knowing, like, yo, like, we went out there and we did our thing, and it's possible. Because it legit is possible. Like, anything in this life is possible. And it starts with soccer. But like I always told all these parents, we got about 100 Panchos now, over 100. And I'm like, what's the chances of all 100 going pro? It'd be fire. Some of them not going to go pro. But
unfortunately, that's the reality, right?
Yeah, but every single one of them is going to be a man.
100%.
And if we can show them how to be good people, that's going to transform them into good men. And if they end up being good men, our mission was done. We did exactly what we were supposed to do. Give these people opportunity, give these kids hope, give these kids a reason to be a GOAT. Because a lot of these kids, man, they scared. As grown men, we're scared. I'm scared all the time.
Of course, 100%.
I'm always scared. Like, let's be honest, I don't let my fear get the best of me, but sometimes some of my actions are because deep down inside is a scared little boy. Right. Like, you know what I mean? On my last album, I was supposed to drop it three years ago, and the whole album was done, and I was naming it Fog, Fear of Greatness. Because even me as a full-grown man, me knowing what I be teaching these kids, I'm still scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared of greatness, bro. Like, I'm scared to be great. Yeah. And sometimes you don't understand why. You're like, why am I scared to put myself out there? Because if you fail, you fell hard. Cool, I teach these kids. As long as you fell hard, that's all good. But sometimes when you fall, man, it hurts. And you don't want to get up. You don't want to try that trick again. You don't want to try that trick again, bro, because you know when you fell on your ass, bro, it hurt.
Oh, yeah.
But if you show these kids that it only hurts for a second, and then it don't hurt no more, they'll get up. And
I believe that 100%, Pancho. I think the reality of it is the saying that they say, who you surround yourself with is who you'll become. And that's 100%. Like, if you show these kids at a young age that you're a positive person, that you have confidence 100%, that they need to not be scared of anything. They just need to go out there and compete. Right. No matter the size, the skill level, they just need to prove themselves to themselves. They can't lose. You can never lose. I mean, and that's 100%.
And I tell you, boy, how can you lose when you're not a loser? Yep. I don't got no losers on my team. So how can y'all lose? Like, it's literally impossible to lose. You didn't win the game? Okay. But you didn't lose. You got to take from that. You learned the lesson. You feel me? And I tell all my boys, man, 2 L's make a dub. So you got to lose 2 times, but you're going to get a dub. You feel me?
That's it.
And we win, bro. We always win. You can't lose if you're not a loser. And I'm not a loser. None of them boys that put on that jersey is going to be losers. And the team, the squad that we take, that Panchos and Prodigy take to win to Mexico, they already winners, bro, because they're already getting an opportunity that a lot of kids are not going to get. So they already won. Yep. They already won.
And Mexico is going to be one to be remembered just because we come from Mexican backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? And going to Mexico to compete against some of the best players. And we saw the level of competition. I mean, fortunately for us, they weren't on point the way they should, or they have been in the past. But I think that now that they know that Prodigy and Panchos have linked up and they know the energy that they bring, I think they're going to be ready for us this time around. Sure. And they're going to go out and scout some of the best players. But hey,
look, man, let's just be honest, bro. Like, look, man, don't nobody in the world likes to lose to USA. They just don't, bro.
100%.
Like, no team,
and you feel the energy.
Yeah, no team wants to lose against Team USA. They just don't, because they say we were the last to do everything. Yeah, we the best to do it all. If you look at it from our perspective, you know what I mean? But you just looking at ours, right? Like, they don't want people to go to their land and beat them at their game.
Of course.
You feel me? Look, I'm Mexican, bro. You feel me? Every time USA and Mexico wins, we got both jerseys, bro. You feel me? Like, Trezzy be rocking both. Whoever wins, he take off the losing jersey off. Cause he got the winning one right under. You know what I mean? Trez don't lose. You know what I mean? Cause I told him, you're not a loser. Right? So we prideful, but if I was not lived in the USA, I don't ever want to lose to this country.
Of course.
I don't want to lose to this country. So when we go out there, bro, Of course they want to beat us, and they're gonna take us as a joke.
Yeah.
But when the joke's on them is when we win.
Yeah, the dynamics of the whole game is changing. I know that the skill level has changed over the years, even at a pro level. I mean, now that Mexico can come and dip from American players that are half Mexican, a quarter Mexican. I mean, all countries are doing it now. It's not just Mexico getting from Mexico or Brazil getting from Brazil. I mean, these teams are going everywhere. And what's crazy, that's at a pro level. It's happening at this level, right? Like at this tournament, I did see some people from Mexico that were from the U.S.
Yeah.
They're getting players from the U.S. I know Colombia had a couple of players.
Mexico had 3 U.S. citizens.
So, I mean, it's changing everything, which is crazy. When you look back years from now, like what do you want people to remember Los Panchos for?
A team that did not believe in limits. An organization that started with love and continue with love and hopefully never dies. I just want them to know that we was just some kids that believed. We were just some kids that believed, and we didn't take outside perspectives and brought it into what we thought was reality. Because your perception is your reality.
100%.
So if I tell my boys they winners and nobody can ever beat them, they gonna believe that. And eventually, it's gonna start happening. It's gonna start happening, bro. Like, even some of my young boys now, you tell them right now what Panchos means to them, it's the world. It's everything to them. And it means everything to me that it means everything to them. And this is outside my sons. Like, this is outside me. This is like, it's become bigger. That's why when we mentioned earlier, if this was to shut off today, it just don't affect me anymore. It's going to affect the gang of kids and families that found a community and a village within a community that already existed. They just didn't know. Like, we've been here. We just ain't been in the scene. I know why they mad. They mad because we came out of nowhere. We started winning. And these kids, none of these kids was kids that was already plugged in nowhere else. These brand new kids from a neighborhood pop up in the scene, started winning. And the crazy thing about it is, like, the core players, the parents known each other since we was young, from the same place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think that's what makes it even more special. Yeah.
What I want us to be remembered us for is just an organization that gave kids an opportunity that wouldn't necessarily have the funds to have an opportunity to be seen. And we put it out there. That's why every time we have a game, it doesn't matter if it's a small little 5v5 in a backyard or going to nationals like we about to do. We gonna let the whole world know that we got ballers. And these ballers deserve to get seen. And they will be seen. All of our kids that play for us now, like they're known. When they come through, like they know. And that brings me the most that fills my heart the most.
Yeah, the gratification is on another level, man.
Yeah, you just go out there and it's just like seeing these kids, man. You know, we turned that logo from, it didn't matter what it meant then. What it means now is life.
Well, like you said, the poncho was made without a face for a reason, right? You didn't want nobody to see. But now it's the opposite, right? Now all these kids wear that logo and they want everybody to see. You know, I see kids that have literally played a game for their academy, and I won't mention names, but they will literally go from that kid, go to the bathroom, change out their academy kid to put on a Pancho's jersey. If that doesn't say something, I don't know what does, right?
Yeah.
Now they want to be seen. You didn't want to be seen before.
I know.
Now everybody wants their face in that spot, which is insane. It's crazy.
And I've had academies reach out to me and tell me like, yo, what the hell you doing, bro? I mean, like, what's your end game too? Like, they ask me the same thing, but like, hey, I'm going with the motions, bro. Like, I don't, hey, today we're a 5v5 team. Tomorrow we might be an 11v11 team. Like, who knows? God knows. I don't. Yep. I'm just going with the motion. But that is dope that you said that, because that's the reason why I didn't have a face, because I wanted it. It could literally have been anybody. And now it's everybody. It's everybody. Bro.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So we are at Pathways Schools Atlanta. Pancho is obviously sitting underneath the crest. But it is the first dedicated soccer school in Atlanta.
It is.
So to all the parents out there that are looking for, a different experience for schooling for their kids, this is the place. If you want them to be around soccer literally all day, this is the place. I know Pancho, we were talking about his son today, and we took a tour around the school, and he's loving it. I mean, the kids love it. I've been here all day. I'm here all the time. It's amazing. It's an amazing school. I have never played soccer, but if I had an option, this would be the school. It's crazy.
I never played sports, man, growing up.
Makes me want to play, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just, mine was because there wasn't programs back then, or we weren't familiar with programs, like rec or anything where you could go and play for free or whatever. We just didn't have the money to play. But the fact that we're able to give kids that can't afford to be able to go out there and play with some of the best kids, and they on the same team, and it don't matter if your parents have money, you don't got no money, it don't matter. Y'all wearing a Pancho jersey, we fam. That is an amazing feeling, bro. And
it's a feeling, man.
Yeah.
I think that's what connects a lot of us, is the feeling of gratification on that level, right? I don't think I've ever gone and shot a picture and DM'd a kid to send me $5. One, I'm an older man. It's kind of weird.
It's going to be super weird, bro. First of all, like, don't do that.
But I love taking pictures, man, because like you said, some of these kids don't get seen. I started shooting for my son years ago with a phone, blurry pictures all day. Now I'm shooting with a professional camera. Now I'm here interviewing you. It's gone from that level to this level. But the opportunity to shoot kids from MLS to 5v5 to Los Panchos to Prodigy, doing hype videos for the kids. I don't think there's nothing more gratifying than to see a kid's face when I show him a video of him looking like a superhero. Bro. To me, it's awesome, man. Bro. It's amazing to me to see that.
And I will say this. Albert shot us the first time we was on the field. We didn't ask him to shoot us. He didn't even ask to be recognized. He legit sent me a DM. He was like, yo, I shot some pics of your boys. I really like your jersey. Keep doing what you're doing. And he sent me like a stack of pictures. And I offered him a jersey. I was like, look, bro, I can't afford you right now. I don't know what your prices are, but I can give you a jersey. He's like, no,
the price hasn't changed.
Yeah, facts. And he told me, he was like, nah, bro, he's like, it's all love. He's like, I got y'all. I was like, I'm still gonna get you a jersey. And that's legit how our relationship started, man. It started off of love, and it's been operating off of love, man. So I do want to say I appreciate you.
Hey, always, man. 100%.
Always holding us down, bro. For real, like you always held us down, bro. And I think one of the key things that I love that you said, bro, when I was like, hey, bro, like, when we started doing the futsal, I was like, hey, bro, pull up. You know what I mean? I don't know how much I could throw you, but I'll throw you something. You're like, look, you can't pay me enough for me to shoot these pictures and then for me to give a picture to that kid. And that look that he gives me when I get my
gratification,
picture,
man.
He was like, that's my payment. And when you told me that, bro, I knew we was the same.
Yeah. I love that. I mean, it's amazing. I believe in these 3 projects with all my heart. I've believed it from day one. Like you said, from the first day that I saw you guys play, I said, you know what? There's something about this team. I mean, I've shot other teams here and there, and, great parents, great bunch of kids. I don't even charge them for their picks, but there was something about Los Panchos. There's been something about Prodigy from the very beginning. I believe in his system. I believe in his mentality. It's amazing, right? So how could I be the one that comes in and change that when I just want to keep it straight with y'all and just show love. You know what I mean?
That was hard, bro. I will say one more thing, man. You are bigger. You are such an influence to our boys. You have no idea. When I told the boys that you were the one that's going to be taking the pictures over there in Brazil, it's ecstatic. I recently, legit, like 3 days ago, told the boys that you were coming with us to nationals. And when I say, bro, like, so much excitement, like parents texting me. I had 2 of my young boys call me via Instagram, like on the phone, like, bro, what? Oh my God, I was gonna come with us. So when you are around, bro, you bring something. You make these kids come to life, bro. It's almost like you're like there, since they know they're gonna get seen, but when you're there, they know they're gonna get seen.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure they get seen. 100%. 100%.
I don't want to say it's easy to click, because it's not. Because I've tried it, trash. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the one. Like, that's not for me. Bro.
Yeah.
For me, trash. That's my wife. She hates when I take pictures of the family. But no, it's when you click, you're literally giving an ounce of your time, an ounce of your love to that click, and you can feel it in that picture. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like your pictures,
Right on, I appreciate that.
Your pictures unmatched when it comes to the feeling, bro. Like people can take pictures all day long, and people do, and they're dope. Like you said, they're dope. Like they're dope action shots. Like I'm not taking nothing from them, but knowing that we know the person that's clicking, them pictures just mean a lot more.
Yeah, 100%.
And there's a connection and a relationship that we got, bro, and it's gonna keep building. And I appreciate you. I appreciate Pathway. Trey's definitely gonna start school here in January.
100%. You know what I mean? That's good to hear.
Yeah,
good to hear.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been here all day, man. Like the excitement in these kids when they get off that van or their vehicles from their parents, dropping them off at the stadium when they're training, you know, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like it's amazing, man.
It is.
Like I know the feeling of getting off at school. I hated it. I mean, getting off at school at a soccer dedicated school where,
that's crazy.
Yeah, you're learning math. Yeah, you're learning your main subjects, right?
Yeah.
But like to know that you're going to train in the morning, everything that you're learning is going to be surrounded by soccer, but you're still learning. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's kids. I mean, obviously this is not the only school. There's 5 locations in Miami. There's over close to 400 kids in the system, which is amazing. Got a couple of kids that have gone pro, already graduated, gone pro. There's kids that play at Inter Miami, Atlanta United. I mean, it's not a little school.
Nah.
I mean, it's little because soccer is still not as huge as we would like it to be here in the States. But once people start finding out, like this was a test run. The first year was a test run,
It's
right?
gonna take over, bro.
The first year was a test run. Like everybody's like, soccer school, really? Like, what do they do? Like, I've never heard of something like that, you know, because they have different schools in Atlanta that are dedicated to like, you know, people that do acting, they do football, and I get it, right? But one that's completely dedicated to soccer, that's on another level, man.
People probably thinking like when they do like the adding is like 4 soccer balls plus 4 soccer balls.
That's what I said, right? And who knows? It might be. We got to ask this Brian's branch, but it could be on that level. But anyways,
everything soccer.
I mean, literally. Bro. I mean, the lunch they get is different. I mean, they have their lunch catered. I mean, these kids are eating steak, salmon.
Yeah.
I mean, they're eating healthy, right? I mean, I've gone to some of these schools and their lunches, man. I wouldn't give it to prisoners, man. It's crazy. It's on another level. So yeah, shout out to Pathway Schools here in Atlanta, Pathway Schools in Miami, and all their locations. To all the people that started this program, I mean, for us just to see what you have created in Atlanta is definitely amazing. I mean, that's a one word, amazing. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, obviously, Pancho, you have been my first interview, I wouldn't say podcast, but interview, but let's see where it gets. I do appreciate the time. I know you've been here for a while.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you, my brother, just putting light on what is important to the soccer community here. And also something important to us, man. Like I said, I don't know where we'll be at in a month. I know where we'll be at in March, Mexico. But you know what I mean? I don't know. And then next year we're gonna be in Argentina. You know what I mean? Am I
I think it's Guadalajara, Mexico. Or obviously your 5v5 in Orlando. It's got Guadalajara and it's got Argentina. But then it just repeats its cycle, man. You know, and then I mean, these kids, so this trip that we went to in Brazil, some of the older boys have aged out. You know, and a lot of these kids are pretty bummed out about it. It's like they lost something, right? The parents are bummed out. I mean, you're getting like these WhatsApp messages where the parents are like, yo, like, can you create something so we can all go? And to hear that kind of response from parents, like you're not going to get that response somewhere else.
No.
I mean, I know that the response I get from some of the parents that go on these international trips, they come back and say it was a sightseeing tour. You know, we play like 4th, 5th division players from like big teams. We saw the logo and that's great.
And that's what I did not want this to be. That's what I thought. I mean, not that that's what I thought. I wasn't informed to what it really was.
Right.
And I was like, I'm not going to charge my parents $3,500 to go train at a facility just because it has a big logo. Like, no, I'm not doing that. But
I mean, it is still a big amount of money, right? So, like, if you're
not nearly as much as what the mother wants.
Well, yeah. So those are a big money grab, right? Because everybody's trying to make some money on it. But like, even these, right? Not everybody has, like you said, $3,500 just to throw on soccer. So Mexico's in March. This gives you so much time to start fundraising. I don't know. Ask Pancho, man. He's out there selling tacos. Ask him how you could go out there and make some money, collect money. Ask your grandparents. Ask, for money everywhere so you guys can make it out there because the experience is amazing, man.
I do want to shout out to my sponsors real quick.
Yeah, 100%.
So first and foremost, I want to shout out Alarcon Contractors for sponsoring Trez. That meant a lot. You know what I mean? They're my boys out in Cartersville. They're the roofer troopers now. You know what I mean? And then I work with them. Yeah, I work with them, man. The company was able to sponsor my son, man. So that helped me out a lot. Atlanta Paint Masters, appreciate you, man. Alex, he's always believed. Always. His son plays with us now. And he was like, look, man, my son can't go out there, but I want to at least help at least a little bit to get somebody else, you know what I mean?
That's
and
crazy.
Johnny, man, with J&E Warehousing, which is Ethan's dad, he always donates, always. And he don't like for me to tell, but I'm going to tell him right now. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? My boy always donates.
Show that
always.
Love, man.
He be like, hey, does so-and-so got enough money? Be like, nah, man. All right, I'm going to pay for his tournament fee. Like, you know what I mean? So I appreciate him. Josh over at AIFI, Aisha, actually worked there when I was young.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then I got fired.
Look at that, huh?
I got fired because I was the way that I am right now, very sure of myself and going against the grain. And sometimes people don't like it. You know what I mean? And but he fired me. He didn't want to fire me. I know he didn't want to fire me, the boss. I'm still cool with him now. I can go back whenever I want, but obviously it's not what I want to do. But I appreciate him. He sponsored a kid in one kid. He sponsored the whole kid, man. So I appreciate you, Josh, AFI, and Cartersville. I appreciate you. Aztec Landscape, Edgar. He sponsored another kid, man. His son was actually going to come with us. His son's name is Lucas. He plays for Concord Fire, like he fire. He was going to come play with us, but because of obligations that he had, he couldn't go out there. But he was like 2 seconds away. He got the kid and everything. Like he was going to go out there. He just last minute couldn't go, but he was still like, I'm going to sponsor a kid.
Wow.
So the money he was going to spend on his son, he put it on another kid, bro.
Wow, that's amazing.
Real one, bro. So Edgar, I appreciate you, man. Obviously, Tabala Law, they sponsor, you know what I mean, more of the Prodigy, but I still want to shout them out. You know what I mean? Thank you for helping us out. And then my boy, man, Tree Line, man, up in Dalton, man, my boy Alex, man, he gave me money, man. He drove all the way from Dalton. He met me in Cartersville, actually, at a quick trip, man. He gave me a check. I promise you, dog, I thought it was going to be like $100 check. That's what I thought, bro. I was actually just gonna be like, bro, just shoot it to me, Zell, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to drive or whatever.
Wow.
You know what I mean? My man gave me way more than $100. When I opened up that check, man, and bro, I'm a full grown man, and I'm not here to say that. I've been wanting to cry for a while. God working on me on that part.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? It's gonna come out one day.
Blessings, man.
Yeah. But that almost made me cry, bro. Bro, my eyes was watery. I was like, bro, what? You know what I mean? So, and also I do want to also shout out another parent. She didn't want to be recognized at all. I'm going to respect her wishes, but I appreciate you. She knows who she is. She also sent a big amount for another kid.
That's amazing.
To be able to go out there. So with all of those people right there, I was able to take 4 kids.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man.
Half your team.
So I'm so thankful. I'm thankful for that.
So if you're listening to this, you're going to watch this later, whenever you watch it.
Yeah.
You heard the names of these companies. Like, these are the companies that you want to stand behind and support.
Yeah,
They're local companies here in Georgia that definitely need that boost, because not only do they help themselves, they help the community. I mean, you saw it right here.
It's crazy.
It's crazy and amazing. Yeah.
And the thing is, every single one of them, none of them wanted to give via what's it called? GoFundMe, because they didn't want to be known.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah. They did not want to be known. They were like, nah, bro, like I'm gonna give it to you. And I'm like, bro, like you need to know, bro. Like I need people, my bad. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah. They didn't want nobody to know, but I'm gonna let it be known right here, man. Again, man, Alex, Tree Line from Dalton, tree service over there. If you in Dalton, you need tree service, go holler at my man over there, man. Y'all need paint. And y'all in the Atlanta area, you know, hit up Alex. His name's Alex too. Atlanta Paint Masters, man. You know, if you need staff, J&E Warehousing, they got staff, man. Johnny's people, man, just, you know, or if you guys want fragrances, go holler at Josh, man. Like they started off small. They started off with 12 people in Cartersville, and I was there because I was like the 20th person they hired. I think got like 250 employees, like in Cartersville. Like they employed damn near half of Cartersville, bro. And they
That's
started off
crazy.
small, and that's because the owner, Josh and Sean, they got good hearts. And they help out like stuff like this. And God be blessing them in return, man.
That's
so again,
awesome.
thank you guys. Thank all of you guys that donated. Like, this needs its own segment just to thank yous, bro. Like, I appreciate you guys so much, and keep helping us out, man. And then also John Morgan's, man. His company helped us out a lot too. They don't want to be
Right
known
on.
either. You know what I mean? They don't want the name to be out there, which is
Sometimes I understand that part, but a lot of times these people need credit, man, because the people that talk about helping and supporting communities sometimes don't do anything, right? And it's these guys that don't want to be recognized, that give the most, you know? I mean, and honestly, when you help causes like this to feed into these kids' confidence and their, you know, the whole just life, man. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing what these companies have done.
I do want to say this real quick before we end. Coach Morgan's, John Morgan's, he knew me from when I first started. He wanted his son to be a part of this from the beginning. I didn't let him. I felt like his son needed a little bit more work, but he was just consistent, always showing love, whatever he could do, always showing love, always donating. And he finally earned my respect, bro.
100%. I met John. Amazing guy.
I don't want to say he had to do all that to earn it, but he was so consistent that I embraced him, and now he's the 2015 coach. He's a good dude, man. He means well a lot. He shows a lot of love. Same thing for the 5v5s. If one kid can't make it because of money, he, without even thinking twice, I got him.
Boom.
I got him. And that's something you just can't, that just makes you feel good that people are wanting to do that for kids that aren't even their kids.
100%.
And knowing that they're not going to get recognized for it, that's how you know that they're really doing it for the right reasons.
From their heart,
Right.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate anybody that's ever supported Los Panchos in any way. If you ever bought food from us at the food truck, if you ever bought a shirt from our website, you ever stream my music, you ever stay to watch any of our games, if you ever cheered us on from afar, liked the post, reposted a post, whatever, anything you've ever done to help Los Panchos, even if you hated on us, it's okay. I understand. Like, sometimes we don't know what it is that we're feeling, and since we don't feel something good, we automatically think it's hate, but it's not hate. You just admire us. You just don't know how to go about it. Anybody that's ever had our name up, I appreciate y'all. Just know that we here for a reason. We're here to stay. And as cliche as it sounds, this is legit just the beginning. You know, again, from neighborhoods to the nations, we're going to keep going. And with the support of the community, we're going to go further and further and further. And these boys need y'all helps. And if you got some baller sons and they want to come play for those Panchos, come try out, gang. You know what I mean? As long as they cool, you know what I mean? Like, they can be part of the team.
So big respect to Pancho and, of course, Los Panchos family.
Yeah.
What you're building goes way beyond the purpose, man. 100%. So from Atlanta to Brazil to soon Mexico, it's going to get crazy, man. It's going to I mean, this is what you call representation with a purpose. You've been rocking with StudzUp Media. Hit the follow, smash the subscribe, and share it with your squad. More stories, more culture, more football coming your way. Till next time, stay Studs Up.
Studs up, baby.